Howdy, folks. Today we're going to talk about the 10 T3 Plus. These are a 10 millimeter LCP liquid crystal polymer driver headphone. They are vented on the back. They got a rear vent right there, pinhole, and a front vent right here on the little dark circle thing. Probably one of the only reasons I've got these is because myself and a few other folks were really interested to know if these have the same driver as the not I call it the Not 02. This is the headphones I'm building. Um, any case, I think the answer to that is no, these are not the same driver. They do have sort of a similar flavor and tuning, but overall the refinement is not there at all on these. And I just feel like if I stuck my driver in these, they would probably sound great, whereas these sound like crap. So I don't think they could possibly have screwed it up that bad based on what I'm looking at. Any case, cable is like, it's okay, not that great. Okay, so I'm not going to go crazy. I'm not going to pull out all kinds of stuff, but basically, I don't recommend these. Stock, the the tuning on these has a huge 4K peak. It's like the highest frequency of the mid gain is going to be about 4K. They got a dip after that, but basically, other than the overall tuning, they are just the driver lacks a lot of finesse, and I really don't like it at all. So just to go over this real quick, just my chart. We'll start with the exceptional factor. We're going to have it 5 out of 10. Probably wouldn't listen to these. They're really just not refined enough. They got some peaks in the wrong places. I don't like them. I like the fit. I like the finish. I don't like anything else. Accuracy, we'll give it a 5 out of 10. That is because the refinement is so bad. The tuning is like, I mean, you can argue about that. 4K mid peak is like, that's wrong. But yeah, the accuracy is it is lacking because the driver just it fails in a number of different ways. Wideness, we're going to give a 7.5 out of 10. You can they are nicely wide left to right. You pick instruments out fairly good. They feel like they might be a better set than the driver is really performing, kind of in some metrics. 3D going to be 7.5 out of 10. It's ruined pretty much by the screechy 4K peak, the incredibly unrefined treble, and but it's reasonably good under all that crap. Imaging going to be 7 out of 10. Yeah, you can pick stuff out left to right pretty good. Can't complain, average good. Volume scaling 6.5 out of 10, and it's not so much because the 4K isn't wonderful when you turn them up loud at all, actually. It doesn't necessarily hurt me that bad, but they don't sound good. They sound bad when you turn them up, so not so good. And moving on to bass extension and texture. Depth, we'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty good. A little bit bloaty in the mid bass. Does bleed into the mids a bit for me. I'm not a huge fan of that, but in any case, the driver itself can extend well. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Mid's going to be 5 out of 10. They are just not great. The 4K, bad. Makes it hard to hear detail in things. Yeah, not good. Not good. 5 out of 10. Treble is even worse. It's going to be 4 out of 10. So unrefined. Piercy, a little metallic, a little brittle. Uh, God, I don't know how they messed that up. Like I said, driver. Resolving power is going to be a 5 out of 10. A little better, I guess, because they do have some energy up top after 10K. Pressure buildup is going to be 2, extra 2. Is none. Isolation 4 out of 5. Pretty good. I like the fit and finish of this a lot. If I could stick my driver in here, I would. And binaural is going to be 2 out of 5. It's just wrong enough to be wrong. And no special features. And basically, I hate these. I don't like them at all. So not recommended. But overall, just also in terms of are these the same driver as these? I don't think so. I think there's absolutely no way. Yeah. Um, Even without all my modifications, if I just shove my driver in the shell with nothing, it sounds a lot more refined than this driver out of this thing. So, fail. Get yourself some blondes, Tanya's, whatever, at the low price, uh, under $100. There's probably some other stuff I'm not thinking of, and have a great day. Talk to you on the next one, folks.